Good morning. How's everyone doing? I know I've been pretty quiet lately, and I'm going to be honest, I'm coming here with a great deal of anxiety. So you're going to have some tears. Um, it's been a year of being told to shine and to be completely unapologetically who I am. I know a lot of other creators, a lot of other light workers have been um, being given the same messages to shine, to just fully allow yourself to be seen. Um, and that's where this is coming from. A lot of anxiety this morning. And I know I'm just sitting here recording, and the easiest thing would be to just stop the video and move on and go about my day. But I'm listening to my guides here that are telling me that I'm okay and that I'm safe. So I thought I'd come on and do a September energy read. I'm not sure what else I will be putting out on this channel just yet. I'm not fully in the new becoming the me that I'm becoming. So just bear with me, and if you stick around, thank you. And if you don't, I wish you so much love and peace and joy and abundance on your journey forward. So I am using my least favorite deck, as you know, if you've been with me for a while. The Good Tarot and I just don't seem to get along, but Spirit's funny because they want me to use it this morning. It is the first day of school here, so it's nice to have the whole house to myself. Kids downstairs are in school, everyone's working. Look at this, the world. We are in a new cycle. My goodness, Hangman. Look at, oh, I love this. I just got chills down my back. We've got, I don't know which way it is to you, but 2112, 2112, mirrored numbers. I've been getting, oh, interesting. I just looked down at my notes from, I even, like sometime in the middle of August when I did a reading. And I've got something about the 999 portal. And then I've got 1221 portal and the 1212 portal. And and here we've got these numbers just mirroring each other. There is an awakening, of course there is, on this planet. And I'm hearing not just on this planet, other galaxies are awakening as well. But September is a very pivotal month where those of us who are being called to step up, step out, shine, are going to be doing so. The call on the bottom of the deck is a judgment. Then we've got the Emperor. I'm just using, right now it's just the major arcana that I'm using of this deck. So I love these energies. I have a feeling that September is going to turn us all on our heads. It's going to turn I'm hearing that the call for us to step up and step into our our truth, our becoming. That word just seems to be very prominent for me this morning, becoming. As the world kind of just got a flashback to as the world turns, like when growing up watching my mom flipping through the soap opera channels on the TV. As the world gets flipped on its head, you who are light workers, twin flames, star beings, whatever you um, resonate with, identify with, you've been getting the call to step up into your self mastery, into your again, lion has been really loud to me lately too, and here it is again in this card. Yesterday they were everywhere, even in my meditations. There is something here speaking about. Um, I've got a couple things coming through. Number one is about stepping up into your new role as your just again the becoming. It's just the only word I've got. The other message I've got coming through is a reminder that the lion doesn't have to tell anyone that it's a lion. You don't have to be loud and boisterous. You just have to be embodied, be present, and that those who are waking up are going to be looking for those who are exuding that frequency, that vibration, and I feel more now than ever it's important that we step fully into our embodiment, our becoming the new earth. I have been two worlds walking all summer. It's been pretty fascinating. I've had a lot of questions I've put out to spirit and my guides. You know, what do I do with that information? You know, being shown that everything that we desire is right here, and the space between is it's literally it's a paper, a piece of paper's width apart. I, there maybe that's a time for another video, but or a conversation for another video. But let's see what other themes want to come out here. Wow. Ooh. We've got the Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Look at the power of that card. as I was in conversation with Yeshua this morning, I'm like on my phone looking for a title or an article or something that just pops out that's going to give me all the answers. And I shut my phone down and I started laughing. I said, I don't know why I'm searching outside of myself and outside of you, Yeshua, for all the answers. They're already here. I'm just speaking for myself, and maybe you can resonate. I am just so afraid to find it. I mean, is that what I want to say? To 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 stand in it, to be in it, to be it. Um, I've experienced it before, and it was heady. It was beautiful. So for me personally, it's about trusting it, trusting it. because once I was there, then mom passed, and the cats passed, and so I was filled with all of this incredible beauty and sacredness, and then bam, I wasn't able, for me, I wasn't able to maintain it, and that's my own path for whatever reason, but we're meant to step into that and know that what we seek is already right here. It's you. Merkaba, activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up this month. It's certainly a lot of awakening, a lot of energetic. We just had auroras here in my area. We had geomagnetic storms yesterday because of a CME that came off of the sun's surface on Saturday. I am recording this on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, so um, just an FYI. But all of these energetics, being in the 9 portal of the year, it's the 9th month. It's such a galactic month. We have eclipses, as y'all are probably well aware of. We've been feeling that. You're not going to be able to unsee what you're going to be shown this month, is what I'm hearing. You're not going to be able to unsee it. I'm writing it down, right? And last one is stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation, vortex. Yeah, the stellar gateway is crown, causal. Da 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 da. It's like, I don't know, maybe a foot or a little bit more over the top of your head. Archangel Metatron guards that and protects that gateway, helps you open it up. This is the month to really step into and tap into your fullest potential, seeing it, not being afraid of it, answering the call to step into your full masculine, balanced masculine feminine energy. So we have been awakening the feminine energy lately. Now, it's being integrated with the masculine in a healed way, so we can answer this call that Archangel Gabriel is putting out, the clarion call. What other themes might September bring for those of us that this is resonating with? Those of you watching, thank you for being here. Thank you for being so patient with me over the last couple years as life unfolded for me. Distant thunder, clear the air. Yeah, these eclipses are about to just, we have been purging the last year and a half, 2 years, but these eclipses are here to kind of stir things that we may have held on to, we may have ignored, but yeah, I was kind of getting that storm energy with the World card earlier, to be honest, and that's why when the Hangman came out, I was like, okay, things are going to be turned on our head collectively this month, and that's a good thing because it opens us up, to call out, to be in prayer, to be like, okay, where do I go from here? To search outside of yourself, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. I'm feeling that these obstacles are, this one wants to come out, it's poking me in the arm, an impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, this month we're going to be given an opportunity to really redirect where we want to go, what we want to do, who we are. there over these last few months, you may have been engaged or consumed with some lower energies that need to be cleared out. I know for me, this grief is really, it's been a heavy hitter for me. So, but this is a month collectively to fully step into our power, fully accept who we are, who we are becoming, to release old versions of ourselves. As we are, like I said, we're in eclipse season. So full moon lunar eclipse on the 7th in Pisces. Yes, yes, and then the new moon eclipse in Virgo, the second new moon that we're having in a row. We had one in a month prior to this one coming on the 21st. But this is at the final degrees, at the 29th degree of Virgo. So really clearing some things up in regards to your health. But the eclipse season and the retrograde season is a beautiful time to change direction. I'm hearing really change direction. Take control. I'm being shown the Chariot card now, taking things into your hands uh, with the power that you have gained. We have the Page of Earth coming out, a new beginning. This is the Page of Pentacles, something very tangible, maybe some news coming in regarding finances. But collectively, this is about feeling, the page, you call, the young little kid, being vulnerable, but stepping out anyway, speaking what you have to say. What other themes, Spirit, what might unfold? So 6 of Cups, 6 of Water, and the 5 of Fire here. I know there's a glare. There's always a glare. Just, roll with it, right? I'm feeling that whatever we're being asked to release within ourselves, there may be some, look at her, she's like holding her stomach. It's like, I don't know if I can let go of this. I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can go back there. I don't know if I can. So for some, this could be something coming back around, showing itself again this month. And there's just this inner conflict here, a resistance. Four of Wands. What do we know? How did we get here? Wanted a firm foundation. Wanted for some of you on the twin journey, union. But feeling like you're doing this alone. Many of us may have been taken out of situations so we can I'm hearing shore up our foundations, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, however that plays out for you. But I want to say for some of us, some of you, this is like in the position it's in, because I'm doing a modified Celtic cross here. This is what we don't see, what we don't know, is how we got here, is something about our foundation. Lanterns again have been signs and synchronicities. White butterflies. I'm sorry, I'm writing it down. So if you've been hearing the word becoming, if you've been seeing lions, lanterns, white butterflies, we've got white butterflies in this card here. This may be your message. Sorry, thought I was done. um, what's on our mind here for September, Spirit? Woo. Wow. Messenger of Earth, Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles. Wanting to do things very grounded, very wanting to go slow, to take things to, yeah. So I can't even speak. Yes, Virgo energy. We are in Virgo season. Knowing that we can't rush things. I feel like September is going to remind us that we need to take a very methodical approach to anything new that's coming in. So whatever this Page of Pentacles is bringing in, this news of a physical change, a physical shift. Yeah, I'm feeling that Six of Cups when she's holding her stomach. That is just that it feels like there's like this mourning of, in the nostalgia. There's just this mourning, mourning, recent past here. She's drawing my attention. I can't get my eyes off of her for some reason. Maybe because I can resonate. So, recent past here, collectively. Ace of Cups. Yeah, we were in a good place. There's that like that Holy Grail again. That Ace of Cups that we got with the other deck. Wanting love, maybe taking time out to nurture yourself, to fill your own cup, call back your energy. Good. Good. I want to clarify that, but in a moment. Energy that's coming in this month. Let's see, what are these eclipses bringing in collectively? If we can narrow that down. Well, I did see the Ten of Cups, but it didn't come out. We've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, so this month there's going to be a collective purging of old energies, old emotions, really needing to dip back into the past. Like we've got the impasse here. It says reflect and redirect your energy. This is a gift. This month is a gift for us to do that, to look back, see what we're still carrying from the past, and to release it. Because what once was created maybe a firm, what we thought was a firm foundation for ourselves, I don't feel it not all of it is, and I think that's what we're going to be realizing this month. It's a lot of healing of the past, definitely change, because with the eclipses, of course, but we've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups here. Definite change. 5 is the number of change, as you know. Spirit's advice for us collectively. Spirit, what is your advice for us? Ten of Earth. Ooh, I just hearing the word shine. That's my mom here. It just shine. This is going to resonate for someone. I'm hearing Either be all in or be all out. That's a message for someone in particular. But I feel like I can bring it collectively as well, because whatever you're choosing, see, this is our energy, our collective energy. It's just one pentacle. Our advice is to shine. Our advice is to be all that we are. Don't short ourselves. Don't hide ourselves. Even if you don't know how to put words to what you're thinking or doing or feeling, just do the best that you can in every given moment. Remember to ask for assistance from your guides. Be bountiful. It's like that two worlds walking I was talking about briefly earlier, is I was shown that everything that I desire and everything that I've ever longed for in this lifetime, I was shown how it already exists on another dimension anyway. And but the important thing was, I was shown how little space is left now between that and where I'm physically. That's the reality. This is the hologram. And why I was shown it, maybe because I was ready to see it, or maybe because they needed me to see it right in that moment, because I was about to step into something lower. I don't know. But Spirit needed me to remind me that everything already exists. So be it. Embody it. It is possible to walk this dense planet as the high being that you are. We are. So your advice is, this is corny, but with that Army, Navy, whatever, who would be all that you can be, the Army commercials back in the day here. Be all that you can be. Be all that you are. Don't shortchange yourself. You are the lion. Where'd that card go? I don't know. The Emperor. You are the lion. And you're being asked to answer that call. The lion is, the Emperor is, maybe this is about being, your own boss. Maybe this is about stepping into your own power, calling back your power. The call back your power from a healed space. You've done the healing, because I'm saying that. Oh my gosh, had I kept going on the bottom of the deck. So we've got the Judgment call. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Star, healed. And guess what we've got underneath? The Empress. Beautiful balance between the masculine and feminine energies within. If you resonate with the twin flame journey, this is about union coming into balance here. It's like the masculine is answering the call, and the feminine, because the feminine has risen up, cleared her energy, healed, and it's because it's time. It's time. Wheel of Fortune. Love that. I love that the Emperor and Empress are just sitting so close to each other. So close. So a song. Metallica. What is the name of that song? Oh, my phone's way over there. So close yet so far. Nothing else matters. Look up the lyrics to that. That might ring a bell for somebody. That might resonate for somebody. But I'm getting that through. That's dating. That's going back a ways. And the outcome for the collective energies for September, please, Spirit. Let's get 3 cards. Thank you. Well, we're being given 4. Let's take that. And I'm going to... So this one flew. It's the 8 of air, 8 of swords in this deck. And it flew over here. So something about coming unstuck, because it flew out from these 3. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. I didn't expect those. She's got 2 turtle doves in this 2 of air. They're sitting, one sitting on each hand here. They've got little crowns over their heads. Whew, let's see what this is saying to me. And there they are. Okay. All right, so those of you who resonate with the twin journey, see how they're apart. They seem to be apart. Well, can't do that there. Now that's changed everything. But I'm seeing that 2 are here and 1's there. So for some of you, there could be a third energy that's coming in to shift the gears for you. I'm hearing shift the gears. But the advice here, this is very interesting. I'm a little confused by it, Spirit. Can you clarify? Let's see the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So that third energy feels like Spirit. Knowing that you know, trusting and realizing that we're really not walking this earth alone. There's galactic families, there's angelic teams. We can't access them unless we ask for help, right? Unless we call them in. There's just something here, you know, this is, like I said, this is the potential outcome for this month. And it's like, you know, so by the end of the month, there's balance after a time of grief and heartache. You know, quite possibly this month with these eclipses, you could be receiving some information that kind of clears the air of something that was wounding in the past. You may not see this coming as well, but it certainly is something that brings balance, and it kind of frees you from an old stance. I'm hearing something, it just frees you from an old stance. Do want to clarify that 5 of Wands here for the challenge. Why are we resisting? It's an opportunity to not resist, actually, I want to say. 6 of Wands, yeah. 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is about putting down past burdens. This is about putting down old patterns. Taking down some walls that we've built up around ourselves to protect ourselves from getting hurt. Again, there's a feeling of setting yourself free from any resistance. I also want to feel or say that I feel that um, if you are in a twin journey where your counterpart is resisting just resisting the whole thing, this is there's there's something here about being released from that energy, because that energy can actually drain you. It can drain uh, your life force if your counterpart is so like heels dug in, refusing and resisting the call. I do want to say though, it is going to get extremely more difficult for any counterpart that is resisting, or anyone who is resisting their higher calling this month, especially this eclipse. I know eclipses every year are important. They're beautiful portals for acceleration, extension, ascension. I don't know what extension was. Um, for see, there it goes again. Extension. Is that even a word? I don't think so. Um, Ascension. But this year, I have been saying for quite some time that the 2025 gateway is a gateway. It's a bridge. You know, like I said, I've been two worlds walking, and it's getting closer, so I can actually see it now. And I've cleared so much that I'm being granted access to it. But this is the year where things shift. And as we move into the next 2 years, 2026, 2027, up to 2032, that bridge is going to be leveled out. And it is going to be so commonplace for all of us, uh, especially those who are awake and aware of this ascension journey, to be walking the new earth in the higher dimension while still having to function in this 3D experience. But again, like I said, conversation maybe for another time. But this is certainly a month. I do want to say it's actually pretty gentle. I was surprised I didn't have, um, you know, but I did have the major arcana separated from the minor arcana decks, but still, um, well, these aren't very small cards. The World, the Hangman, the Judgment. You know, the Judgment is 20, the World is 21, so there's progression. There's mirroring going on. Again, two worlds walking, being able to see that which you want to, attain, you've already attained and already exists, being able to see that and allowing that to pull you where it needs to pull you to, or to bring in whatever it needs to. I feel like this month is also going to be a great month of manifestation, even though we don't have a great deal of Pentacles. We do have the Ten of Pentacles with the Page and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, which is a little bit of, can I do it? It's a little bit of waffling, unsure, being unsure of yourselves. But I do feel that by the end of the month, these eclipses are going to, not just the eclipses, we've got Mercury the next 2 days, actually today and tomorrow, in some transits, some formations that will bring in some ideas, aha moments, surely to be expected. For many of us, this is about looking into the past and seeing clearly what doesn't keep us balanced, what doesn't give us a firm foundation, who are we with? What are we thinking? What are we doing? It's definitely clearing a slate here. We are definitely being set free from an old mindset, from an old. Um, I'm hearing we've been ensnared in a net that we're being set free from. I don't have the deck, but I'm being shown a card in, I think it's the Mermaid Tarot. Is it the Eight of Swords? Or maybe it's the Devil, but it's um, someone being caught out of a net. You can Google that card to see the image. But that's what I'm being shown. We're being set free from being ensnared in old templates, old timelines, the old matrix, you know, but, and because of that, because we are being set free, things are not going to, they're going to be looking a little upside down for a hot minute here. Politically, on the world stage, we are seeing big volcanic activity. Gaia is definitely purging and resetting the board. Gaia, that's beautiful. Gaia is resetting the board. You know, being shown the chessboard. So let's get some final advice here. Oh, that went longer than I thought. You know, my readings always go quite long. I try to keep them short. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Can't put a time limit on spirit. So one good thing, I survived recording this video. And I feel better doing it than when I started. All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. My goodness. Mott, divine intervention. Weigh up your options. Choose the highest good. Yeah, I want divine intervention is all over the place lately. You know, if you ever look up to the sky, you can see it. But I do want to remind you that, like I said earlier, your guides and angels and the galactic family, they can't intervene on your behalf unless you ask them to. We have Lady Nada coming out, expanded heart, openness, liberation. Let yourself love and be loved. And that's what I was talking about earlier, you know, being afraid of allowing myself to be seen and to shine. And I'm sure I'm not alone here. But somebody said to me the other day, asked me, do you truly feel that you love yourself? And the answer was surprising. So ask yourself, are you ready to let yourself love again after maybe, you know, Three of Swords here, maybe after heartache, grief, a loss, a breakup? And are you ready to let yourself be loved? Maybe by another, maybe by yourself, maybe by spirit, God, whoever you resonate with. Look at that. I love the feminine energy here coming here to support, because like we've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, and things have been heavy lately, but we have three beautiful divine feminines coming out. We've got Lady Portia here with overcoming limitations, and we have the overcoming obstacles here. Karmic release, let go of the need to be right. Yeah, we are definitely stepping into and away from, stepping into more of our divinity, more of our sovereignty, and stepping away from things like I said, things from the past. That six of cups where she's holding her stomach. It's it can it can feel like maybe that's what this has been. The last few weeks that I've been picking up on, you know, the drain of the energy, this, which is the solar plexus, just as things fall away, as things heal. I don't know, but karmic release. These eclipses are here to help with that. Saturn is retrograde. It is transiting back into Pisces where it was for almost 2 years, 3 years, I think. I don't know, can't remember. But go back to July of 2023. If you journal, look at that, get out that journal. Whatever began back then, there is a definitely a karmic full circle happening here between now and February, while it transits back into Saturn, transits back through Pisces, the final degrees of Pisces. It's about the cleanup. It's about whatever you're carrying from the past. You're being liberated from that, and these eclipses are what's going to help that liberation, because eclipses eclipse things out. They extract things out of our minds, our bodies, our emotions, our experiences, our lives, and anything that from the past that's no longer serving us. I mean, we're constantly talking about this, but this is a like a I'm not talking about the hand clearing the board, because the board's already been cleared. Now this feels like debris, because I'm seeing the clean slate, and the pieces are beginning to be put back together, or put back onto the board. But there are some things that need to be shored up first, like your own faith in yourself, your trust in yourself, you know, allowing yourself to shine, allowing yourself to receive the love and accept the love that from the universe. I know this is going to be different for everyone, but definitely a month to clean some things up here, even if that means going through your house and getting rid of things. you know I do that in the fall and in the spring. I do my like a spring cleaning in the fall, and I do it again in the spring. But that's a great idea. Thanks for that reminder, Spirit. So, like I said, if you've had synchronicities 1221, 2112, 5 5s, lanterns, white butterflies, lion, I'm hearing squirrel for someone, birds. I'm also being asked to say, even if where you, like, just for instance, frogs is another one I'm hearing. We used to have a lot of squirrels in our yard. Yeah, I mean, my downstairs neighbor couldn't keep them away from her bird feeder, right? Now there's like maybe two, maybe. There's like, we're like, where did they go? Even if you're noticing that a spirit animal that's been so dominant in the past is suddenly missing. Um, we have a bunny family. All of a sudden, they're gone. We're like, that's unusual. So that's pay attention to that. Those are that has a message for you. So you'll have to Google, look up yourself what that might mean for you. But yeah. We're definitely going to be shown some things this month that are going to wake us up to our path again. I am being reminded to say, if you feel this headiness and this rush of energy through you, and of course it's going to feel wonderful. Spirit's going to need you to make sure you're grounding yourself even more and taking things slow, not over inundating yourself or others with what you're discovering. Some of it may need to be kept to yourself, I'm hearing, until a later time. Not everything needs to be shared right away, I'm hearing. I don't know who needs to hear these messages. I was about to pop off, and you're sitting here for almost an hour, and here she is still babbling. And I'm not babbling. I'm channeling. But yeah, there are those who have just quantum leapt and had the veil removed and are like, it's like that slingshot, and Spirit saying you're going to burn out very quickly if you don't take a step back. Ground yourself, clear your energy, clear your space, clear your vehicles, because some of you I know record while you're driving. There's that's important to remember. Okay, I'm sure you know that, but sometimes even the best of us need the reminder. I know I do, and I always appreciate when Spirit brings it through whatever channel it comes through. So there you have it, folks. Still not sure if I'm going to do the zodiac readings this month. I'm waiting to see where Spirit puts me. That's been draining me, doing them every month. And when I did them live, it drained me then. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they come through. If they just come through randomly for a specific zodiac sign, I've got no clue, guys. I really don't. So we'll wait and see what Spirit says there. So if you don't get your zodiac reading this month, I apologize. You can always contact me, though, divinemessenger717@gmail.com. Email will be in the description box below if you want a personal reading. Get them before my prices go up. I've also been told I've got one final leap in my prices for the rest of my life. They won't go any further. That I don't even know when that's coming, but it's coming. So there's that. All right. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking out this video. All my videos that are quite lengthy. I appreciate it, no matter how you do it. If you've got to break it up and go get a cup of coffee or something to eat. But I appreciate you listening and watching and for being here. I love you. We'll see you next time.